And hello YouTube, this is GSmaniamsmart, and I'm doing a brand new video for Gaming with GS. And today we are here on Guild Wars 2 in Frostgorge Sound. As you see, what a beautiful area this is, especially in the daytime. Frostgorge Sound looks amazing. If you notice, I also changed my colors. We are back to a white and a red. I felt it was a bit more summery, I guess. Now that I think about it, it looks more Christmassy. I don't know. We switched it up a bit from spring though. And today I just want to go over this. I don't want to change maps. I want to go over this little event farm train, this little boss train. I realized I have not done a video on this yet, and it is a fairly valuable event train. If you don't know about it, it is the FGS Frostgorge Sound event train, and particularly this week we are actually on week 2 of map rewards. And if you take a look, we get some pretty awesome rewards. Charged cores, charged lodestones, vials of power for blood, and giant's eyes. These are probably the best map rewards you can get during the week, and it just happens to be that today, for this week, Frostgorge Sound is the selected map for these rewards. So a lot of people are running the Frostgorge Sound event / champ train. So I thought, since I personally wasn't very familiar with it before doing it today for about an hour, I thought I'd make a video to share it with you guys. For those of you who don't know how to do the Frostgorge Sound champ train, well, here's how you do it. Now, be aware you need to be level 780, because otherwise you'll get wrecked. So, and be aware also that usually this is one of the champ farm trains that isn't very popular. In fact, I've tried to do this before, and not many people were up to it. Granted, Silver Waste is still always going to be better. Some of the Heart of Thorn maps probably are going to give you more gold per hour. However, with the map bonus reward this week, it does make it very profitable. And it's still a very fun train to do, especially with some of your friends if they haven't done it yet. There are some achievements you can get along the way as well when doing some of these events. So it isn't too terrible, and it is fairly fun. This event train was a lot more popular earlier on in Guild Wars Tuesdays, because this was one of the very few trains that was available, and it gave lots of loot. So to give you an idea of how much loot I got, everything from around right here after this Tome of Knowledge, this is everything I've gathered within about an hour. 7 vials of power for blood. Be aware that I did not get the guild bonus for map rewards, so yeah, I'm stupid. I should have gotten that. I could have gotten a lot more. Giant's Eye, a bunch of strong boxes, icy boxes, and the most valuable piece right here is actually the Giant Eye. We take a look at this. This sells for over a gold right here, and you can actually get several of these from this week's map bonus reward. I would definitely say that if the map bonus reward for Giant's Eyes and Powerful Blood wasn't the weekly reward in Frostgorge Sound, this train isn't as profitable. However, it is still fun to do, so if you haven't done it yet, I do recommend you check it out at least once. Charged cores, these sell for about 60 silver, and then Powerful Blood is going up to like 70 silver. So I'd say I haven't opened the boxes yet, but I'd say I'd probably made around maybe like 11, 12 gold. And then, because we have a ton of boxes and a ton of bags, so some pretty good stuff here. But let me go ahead and show you where you want to start this train and how you want to coordinate this. Today, you should see some footage in the background. I don't know if I'm going to put some footage in the background. Probably not, because I did record some champ train footage, but I don't think there's a point to add it, since I'm going to be showing you where to go. So anyway, there's I think like 4 or 5 locations. Be aware that you do want to have these waypoints, because people will just be waypointing all over the map. You want to have this waypoint right here. This is one of the key waypoints right here, so have that one. You also want to have this waypoint right here, which is the one I'm standing right next to, which is the High Peaks one. Have that one. Another one you want to have is the Earth Shaken one, which is this one right here. Want to have this one right here. You also want to have, where is it at? This one right here. This is actually a very important one, because a lot of champions spawn around this area, so make sure you have this one. And then lastly, you want to have, where is it at? I always forget where this one is. Oh, this one right here. So I have that one right here. Let me actually go away from this waypoint because the sound of that is really kind of annoying. I can still hear it. Okay, we're gonna stand here. So anyway, so essentially what happens is that the first event people tend to do, and when I was leading the train today, we started with this one right here. In this event, in this waypoint right here, the event's going to be starting right over here, and this is a tower event. I think I may put some footage in the background, actually. And during this event, what you're going to have to do is there are going to be some champions spawning inside this tower. You want to go ahead and kill those champions, and right after that, there's also going to be a defense mission, which is in that same area where you have to kill waves of Svanir. Just go ahead and kill those. There'll be a lot of champs spawning in that area. Make sure you listen to what people are targeting, because they're usually going to be targeting the champions. So make sure you press T to target the same thing. Otherwise, you'll miss out on a lot of the loot. If you have a lot of people are going to be killing these things really quickly, and you may not even get credit for the kill if you don't do enough damage. So just make sure you always press T. But essentially, after you've done that, you're basically going to be moving down southwest to this area right here, and you're going to be heading there. You see there's the event right here, but the event starts like right around here, I'd say, right around there, and you're going to be escorting Doliacs down the road. And once again, try to, I mean, you don't necessarily need to stay near the Doliacs, because a lot of the champs will not be on the road. They'll be on the side of the road, sort of in the snow or in the near the trees. So watch near the roads and watch near the snowy trees, because there will be champs spawning there. If you stay too close to the Doliacs, you're probably going to miss a lot of the champs. So just make sure that, once again, just follow what people are targeting. And once you make it to the end of that road, you're actually going to be able to enter, what is this area called? You're going to be able to enter the Barrowstead. And in there, your primary goal is to take down 3 totems. And after that, you want to take down 3 veterans and then 3 champions. As long as you stack together very closely and target the same thing and kill them very quickly, or you just stack and cleave them down, all 3 of them, you should be able to kill them fairly easily. There are a few mechanics in that event where you have to kill them within a certain time, but I've had no problems. I've done this 3 times now already, and I've really had no problems with it. So just make sure you have enough DPS for that. And that pretty much covers it for this area right here. There's only 3 events, which is this one right here, the tower event, which is killing champs and defending, the Doliac escort event, which is right here, and then you have the Barrowstead event where you're killing 3 champions. So from there on, you can take several routes. You can either go to the east here and go up to the Earthshaken waypoint right here, and there's gonna be a troll that spawns. Is this the troll one, or is this the Drake one? I don't know. I think this is the troll one, but he spawns like in this area right here, somewhere in this area here he spawns, and it's just 1 champion. Once you kill him, you can basically move onwards. Nothing really too crazy. There's actually one other waypoint that I forgot to mention that you need. This one right here too. So you do need this waypoint as well. This one right here. Make sure you have this one too, because there are several champions here as well. So anyway, yeah, once you kill the troll up here, you can go down here, and there's gonna be a Drake here, I believe. I believe the Ice Drake is here, and he'll spawn like somewhere around here. There's also gonna be a Quaggin that you can kill. If you see the event up that says rescue the Quaggin, don't rescue the Quaggin, and you'll be able to fight another champion there. So I think there's like 2 champions in this area right here. And after that, you can go down south to this waypoint right here. And what you're gonna have to do is go into the Aradun Vale right here. I think this is the area you have to go in, or I think it's this area right here. I can't exactly remember now. It's somewhere in this area right here, and you're gonna have to go through the cave, and there's gonna be an ooze that you can fight. This ooze, once again, if you have a lot of people, then it's gonna be taken down very quickly. This is sort of, it's not a jumping puzzle, but there are rocks falling from the ceiling, and if you get hit by the rocks, you're gonna die. So just watch out, have stability, stay with the group, because if you fall behind, you're gonna fall really far behind. You're probably gonna die, and you probably won't get credit for the ooze kill, because that one does die fairly quickly, and a lot of people get there fairly quickly as well. Very small, tight area though, so just try to stick with the group. So after you've done that one, I think we've gone over this one, right? We've gone over that one. We've gone over that. We've gone over that. All right, so then there's really only one area left to go, which is this one right here. And this is the really good one. You want to try to do this event as much as possible because there are a lot of champs that spawn in this area here. So basically, there's going to be 3 champions that spawn in this area right here. And once you kill those 3, if you kill them within a certain time limit, you'll get even more loot. So it's some of this is underwater combat. I think there's one that spawns here and one that spawns here. It's underwater combat. There's another one that spawns here, which is on ground combat. You'll see footage on screen that's appropriate to this little section of the video. And after that, you want to go and you can either walk down from here. You can walk down right there, or you can just take the waypoint. Most people just take the waypoint. And deep in the water here, underwater here, you're going to swim down into the ocean. If you see people on the map, they're just like underneath you or above you. It's because they're really deep down in the ocean. You swim all the way down. It's right underneath the waypoint. Just swim all the way down to the ocean, and there is another champion there as well, and you can kill him too. And apart from that, from there on, you just rotate and just check which events are up. A lot of people like to rotate back to the Doliac Escort one and the Tower one. However, sometimes it's not really up, so you may want to rotate to either the Troll or the Ice Drake or the Ooze maybe. See which ones are ups. The Ooze isn't really as popular though because, you know, the whole going through the rocks and jumping through the cave. But, you know, if nothing else is up, you may as well go to that one. But a lot of times it's just rotating between waypoints, checking which events are up. Make sure you look at squad chat. A lot of people will usually check events and they'll be like, oh, this one is up, and they'll link the waypoint. But other than that, that's pretty much the Frostgorge Sound train. Very cool. If you have never done it, I definitely recommend you to do it. Like I said, it's not the most profitable one, but it is fun to do. And especially this week, you do get this awesome map bonus reward stuff, which does give you very profitable things. And yeah, that's pretty much all I really wanted to go over today and share with you guys. This for those of you who are unaware. Map bonus rewards are still fairly new to the game, and I feel like a lot of people don't know about it. So if you don't know about it, if you go on the wiki, there is a weekly map bonus reward for every map that you do. For every event that you do in a specific map, you get a certain reward. If you hover your mouse over the map name, it tells you what you get. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you found it helpful. I do want to say that we are getting close to, I think by the time some of you watch this video, we may even be at 2,500 subscribers already. And I'm going to be starting to do our 2,500 subscriber giveaway. For those of you who saw the video where I announced it, I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description, as well as a card on screen right now where you'll see the video that I'm talking about, where we talked about the 2.5k subscriber giveaway. It's Belcher's Bluff. If you don't know what that is, definitely recommend you to look at that video, because I do explain how to play the game. I do explain how to play the mini game. I mean, it's a Guild Wars 2 mini game if you've never heard of it. We're gonna try to do a Belcher's Bluff tournament to do a 100 gold giveaway. I think that's how much I said I was gonna do. I can't remember. I gotta look at the video and see how much it was. But we're gonna be giving some cool stuff away, and it's gonna be like a little tournament. I will have a specific video for that giveaway out probably tomorrow. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. However, what I do want you guys to do is go down in the description. I will have a poll there, because one thing we do need to decide is whether we want to give everyone the opportunity to use the Doliac runes. I think it's the Doliac runes. I'm not quite sure which rune it is. There's a specific rune that you can use, and it will basically regenerate your health passively. And that kind of is like a cheat for playing Belcher's Bluff. But if we all have it, then no one's really cheating, because we all have it. We can either do that, or we can just all be completely naked and have no clothes on. And that's how we'll basically do the match. So let me know in the poll below. It's a straw poll, so you don't gotta sign up or anything. Just place your vote whether you want to have the Doliac runes or whichever rune it is. I don't know the exact name, so you may see a different name on the poll. Whether you want to play with runes and have the clothes, or whether you just want to have no clothes and we'll all just have no clothes for the tournament. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it yet. I'm gonna think about it tonight, and I'll let you guys know. However, if you have any feedback or comments, or any way have an idea for it of how to organize it well, I'm probably gonna do like a squad tournament where I'll have a certain amount of people go up against each other. Maybe we'll like do a little tree tournament tree there. I don't know. I'll have a sign up period for like maybe a few days, maybe a week. I don't know. Yeah, I'll think about a lot of it tonight, and I'll make a video tomorrow discussing how exactly we'll do the giveaway and what time and what day and all this other stuff. If you have any questions, any specific questions, go leave it down in the comment in the comment box below. Another thing also I didn't mention for this specific video, if you go on Guild Wars 2 Efficiency, in Guild Wars 2 Efficiency, if you want a more detailed description of this champ train, I actually learned this champ train from Guild Wars 2 Efficiency. I'll leave a link in the description. If you don't know what Guild Wars 2 Efficiency is, I also made a video on that. It's a really great website that has a lot of nice tools and resources for you. I definitely recommend you to check it out. I also have a specific video on it. Like I said, I'll have a link to that as well in the description. Lots of great helpful stuff in the description for you, so definitely recommend you check it out. And like I said, if you want a more detailed guide on the champ train, on the event train for this FGS, they do have a written guide that has pictures and illustrations. And I think that's all I really want to cover. So if you enjoyed the video, found it helpful, or if you found some of my other videos helpful, such as the gold guides that I do, such as some of the ascended crafting that I do, you can donate to my Patreon. Anything as low as $1 is very helpful and is always much appreciated. All you gotta do is click the card on the top right corner of the screen and I'll bring you to the page. I also have a tutorials channel, an advice channel, a music channel, a vlogging channel. If you want to check all that out, links are in the description as well as on the end card. And thank you for watching as always, and this is GSmaniamsmart, and I'll be back sooner than you think. Don't go anywhere.